We interrupt this radio broadcast for a news break. Live from the PressCorps World Headquarters in Sunhaven, this is WPRSS and Ash Mayfield reporting. The war rages on in this 120th world conquest of the Sea of Valley conflict, pitting the Wardens of the North against Messian Southern legions. It is a new year, and now day 229 of this war. Breaking today, all quiet on the Western Front, but Colonial offensives push to the north in the center. And as a reminder, the PressCorps is focused on the Able Shard. Looking first to our Casualty Office, as of the day 229, total combined casualties for the 120th World Conquest stand at 1.47 million, with total colonial casualties standing just south of 723,000, and total Warden casualties just shy of 744,000 lost. The deadliest region right now is slated as Westgate, where Colonials have lost over 116,000 men and women, and the Wardens have lost almost 155,000, bringing the total casualty rate to right south of 271,000. And coming in a close second, about 50,000 off, the second deadliest region is the Weathered Expanse. Looking to our map now, in the west, Colonial Coastal Legion headquarters West confirms the Colonials have established a foothold on the Oarbreaker Isles, having now occupied both Integrum and Partisan Island, though Warden Marine and Naval forces still occupy the northern islands and Silver Island in the center, which will be important to maintain control over this region. Fighting has moved north to the Farragut coast, as Colonial Western Theater Command reports that Westgate is secure as of day 226. Some low-intensity combat is underway in the Farragut as Wardens defend the region. And no movement in King's Cage as Warden forces have maintained control of the Den of Knaves in the northeast, keeping that attack vector into the Linn of Mercy secure for now. Looking to the center in our main story for tonight, fighting in the southeast of Linn of Mercy from Lockmore as Colonial forces based out of Faramore have continued to push towards the River Mercy. They now control Outwich Ranch and Fort Duncan. Warden forces there have managed to keep Colonial legions on the southern riverbanks for now. Fighting in Callahan's Passage tonight as Colonials now have control of the Latch, but are struggling to fend off Warden efforts to maintain control of Crumbling Post and Passage. And looking further to the north, fighting in Viper's Pit as Wardens fend off advances from two different attack vectors, one from the southwest and one from the east. And in the east, all quiet in the Weathered Expanse and Clanshead Head Valley as both armies are likely focusing men and materials in the neighboring Viper's Pit, as we've said before. Morgan's Crossing seeing some action in the south as Wardens have managed to keep the Colonial legions across the river at Callum's Descent. And all quiet in Godcrofts as Colonial Marine forces maintain control of the southern islands, while Wardens maintain control of the northern and central islands in that region. And since our last report, Colonial Logistics Command has announced it's finalizing research of both large gauge trains and field AT guns. It is designating the AA TAC-2 battering ram. And now a report from Codison from Robert Loves Games Discord. Day 178, WSM, the Warden Sovereign Militia, launched our first big operation. We deployed the King's Cage, the Bailey, with one 120mm artillery. After we destroyed one Collie battleship, BB, we relocated to Den of Knaves, where we have said the Warden forces are still maintaining control as of right now. We were hit by partisans as we set up due to lack of AI. Only 2 pallets was destroyed, so we decided to relocate to the Linn of Mercy at Outwich Ranch. We were successful at the start until the Collie counter barrage. We lost 1 gun. We decided to endure this humiliating setback, and we returned with 2 more 30 minutes later. We would stay for the next 7 hours, that's quite a while, with 2 120mm artilleries using 2,000 plus shells. The fighting was tense and Collies were constantly countering us with return fire. But every time they hit us, we pulled back to fight another day, only to get back in. Not a single gun was lost after that. Once we pushed the Linn, we decided to end the operation in glorious victory. In total, our operation lasted 8 hours. And as a reminder, the thoughts and opinions in this submission do not reflect the thoughts and opinions of the PressCorps. Again, we would like to thank Robert for his continued collaboration with the PressCorps in allowing us to use submissions from his Discord. If you would like your story read on air, please submit them in the Robert Loves Games Discord or at PressCorps World Headquarters Discord. And now, looking to our Super Weapon Readiness Dispatch, or the Sword. As of day 229, there have been no super weapons built for either side. Again, since our last report, this is no surprise this early in the war. And as a reminder, the Super Weapon Readiness Dispatches covers the construction of storm cannons and intelligence centers. And now looking to weather. Scattered showers in the north affecting Speaking Woods, Reaching Trail, Viper's Pit, the Moors, and Callahan's Passage. Additionally, more rain is reported in the Stemma Landing region. Finally, the rain in Red River is finally lifted and all sunny is reported there tonight. Our weather forecast would not be possible without the help of our volunteer storm chasers. If you would like to know more about the Storm Chaser Corps, please visit PressCorpsGaming.com/weather. The PressCorps reminds you to stay hydrated. Water from a canteen is a soldier's best friend, and a hydrated soldier is a long-lasting soldier. Water wins wars, the 3 W's. PressCorps has also opened up applications for regimental advertisements. Do you want to spread awareness of who you are? Join the PressCorps Discord to make a submission and we'll handle the rest. And we'd also like to extend a warm welcome to the freshly enlisted into our ranks who may have joined us for War 120. We hope to see you on the front lines. We here at the PressCorps would like to say Happy New Year to the brave men and women fighting on the front lines, hauling logistics in the back lines, and those spending time on the home front with friends and family. Remember to stay tuned for more news, music, and weather together on 121.5 WPRSS. Our next report will be soon. I'm Ash Mayfield, and you've been listening to the PressCorps, covering your world.
The PressCorps is an all-volunteer creative collective of reporters, broadcasters, artists, and more from the MMO video game Foxhole, developed by Siege Camp. Our mission is to engross our audience in and amplify the stories of this unique war ecosystem. The PressCorps was founded in 2018 by former Planetside 2 Radio Free Auraxis host, CaptainInArms. It is a separate community entity and is not officially representative of Siege Camp. For more information, visit our website at PressCorpsGaming.com. That's PressCorps Gaming.com.